Hello, everyone. Welcome to Barca News. It is April 3rd, 2025, and Barcelona just got a huge win as the CSD has ruled in our favor. Also, Barcelona scouts are currently in Colombia, and I'm going to tell you why. And finally, we're also going to discuss about how much money can Barcelona make from the Copa del Rey. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo and I'm bringing this short live because I'm still out of the country. I'm not home, I'm not in my YouTube studio, so I cannot film, edit, and upload videos. So instead, I'm bringing you these short lives every day to keep you up to date on all Barcelona news, because even though I'm off and I'm on vacation, Barcelona is not, so Barca news does not stop. So of course, I cannot stop either. Now, this is not a podcast, so unfortunately, I will not be addressing the comment section, but nonetheless, let's dive right into the news, because as you know by now, Barcelona picked up a huge victory yesterday against Atletico Madrid, defeating them 1-0 or 0-1, I should say, in the second leg of the semifinals of the Copa del Rey with a goal by Ferran Torres for an aggregate of 5-4. That means Barcelona are headed to the final, where we're going to have another El Clásico match. This will be the third El Clásico match. Of course, we had one in La Liga. We won 0-4. We had one in the Spanish Super Cup final where we won 5-2 and became Spanish Super Cup champions. And now another chance to thrash, to humiliate, to defeat Real Madrid. Hopefully we can. Hopefully we will. Hopefully we'll be able to lift that trophy in front of all of the Madrid players. It's more specifically the crybaby Vinicius, so he can continue crying, because after all, ladies and gentlemen, Spain was going through a drought and all the grass needs watering. So of course we need Vinicius to keep crying so he can continue watering the grass, so we can save Spain waters, so that water can be used for drinking rather than watering the turf. Now, it has been revealed, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, by the way, real quick, I did do post-match live analysis, even though I'm not home. So if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you watch it. Now, it has been revealed that Hansi Flick, before his players went on the field, he motivated them by telling them, we have to avenge your teammate Rafinha. So Flick wanted to get all the players to avenge Rafinha. And you might say, what the hell are you talking about, Mo? Well, as you know, Rafinha was participated with Brazil, both matches, 90 minutes in the FIFA international break. He came back physically exhausted because not only did he play his ass off, he also had to fly, a very long flight, time difference, etc. But he was also mentally exhausted for two reasons. A, because Brazil got blasted by Argentina 4-1. So that always is a tough loss. That's just like when Barcelona loses to Real Madrid. It's the same thing when Brazil loses to Argentina. It's the biggest rivalry in international football. But also because Rafinha had to endure a lot of taunting from Argentina's players. Because as you might recall, Rafinha made that statement that they were going to beat Argentina, that it was going to be a beating on and off the field. Well, the only ones who got the beating was Brazil. So, of course, Rafinha was taunted a lot by Argentina players, Argentina fans as well. So he was both physically and mentally shattered. And as such, Hansi Flick motivated the team by telling them, you go out there, you avenge your teammate, you get us this win. Let's not forget, there's a lot of players in Atletico Madrid who are Argentine, like Julian Alvarez and, of course, and Rodrigo de Paul. So really cool gesture by Hansi Flick, you know, watching the back of his one of his most important players, and of course the teammates who all rose to the occasion and indeed avenge Rafinha. Now, hopefully that's not the reason why Rafinha was a little bit not having a good match today. Hopefully he was just a little bit tired, because it was not a good match. Hopefully he can use the loss against Argentina as fuel, and he can come back stronger than ever. Now, another thing that has been revealed is that why Gabi did not play. You know, everybody expected that Gabi would replace the injured Dani Olmo, but instead we saw Fermin Lopez replace him, which, by the way, he had a really good match. Again, more thoughts about the match in my post-match live analysis. But it's been revealed that Gabi received a knock during warm-up when he was set to play against Atletico Madrid, but when he was warming up before the match, he felt discomfort in his right knee. And as you might recall, that's the knee that he had a surgery on. So immediately the doctors, the staff of the team said, whoa, we're not running any risks. That's the knee you got surgery on. Doesn't matter how bad or not bad the discomfort is, you're not playing. So, of course, they decided to be cautious, and I think that is the right move. And in fact, after the match, we saw Hansi Flick go up to Gabi, like Gabi came to hug him, like to celebrate the win. And instead, Hansi Flick grabbed him and said, "Hey, are you okay?" Because he was asking him about his right knee. And of course, Gabi kind of gave him that gesture like, "Oh, I'm still feeling that discomfort." So hopefully Gabi can recover from this. Hopefully we can see him in our next match. Now, of course, the question is, how much money can Barcelona make from the Copa del Rey? And well, I got those numbers for you. Now, just for participating in the competition, every team gets around 660,000 euros. Not a lot of money, but hey, given Barcelona's financial situation, every euro is welcome. So 660,000 that Barcelona will receive just from participating. Now, if Barcelona win the final, and hopefully we will, Barcelona would get 1.2 million euros. If Barcelona lose, hopefully not, they get 1 million. So either way, we're either getting an extra 1.2 or 1 million plus the 660,000. So we're either going to make 1,660,000 or we'll make 1.8 million euros. Hopefully the latter, because that would mean that we won the competition. Now, that's not all, because the Royal Spanish Football Federation also distributes 33 million euros from TV rights. 90% of that goes to professional teams, because there are amateur teams who participate in the competition. So that's around 29.7 million euros. Out of those 29.7 million euros, 90% of that go to first division teams. So not only will Barcelona get hopefully 1.2 million euros from winning and 660,000 from participating, they're also going to get a chunk of those 33 million euros for TV rights. So not a lot, but hey, given the club's financial situation, all is welcome. Now, we move on to great news, because the win against Real Madrid was not the only win that Barcelona received, but we have also won in the CSD, because, ladies and gentlemen, the CSD have ruled in favor of Barcelona, which means that Pau Victor and Dani Olmo will remain registered until the end of the season. Now, as you know, Barcelona, Dani Olmo and Pau Victor's registration was set to expire on December 31st. Barcelona signed the VIP deal, which sold the rights to the VIP seats for 100 million euros. Barcelona presented that to La Liga. La Liga said, if there's no guarantees of payment, we're not going to count it. Barcelona presented the guarantee of payment, but that came after the December 31st deadline on January 3rd. So La Liga said, sorry, too late. You can't register the players. They're going to get deregistered. Barcelona said, no, we did it on time. La Liga said, no, you didn't. They went to court, and the court agreed with Barcelona that, yes, they did it on time. Therefore, Pau Victor and Dani Olmo will remain registered until the end of the season, which is, of course, great, great news, and a big FU to Javier Tebas and La Liga. Now, speaking of court cases, we have to talk about Íñigo Martínez, because Barcelona have officially presented their position to the Royal Spanish Football Federation. As you know, Osasuna have challenged the lineup of the match, because they said Íñigo Martínez should not be able to play, because there's a rule under FIFA that says if a player abandons his national team during a FIFA international break, he cannot play for 5 days after that FIFA international break is over. That rule was established in order to avoid players faking injury and just leaving their national team so they can rest for their clubs. Now, Barcelona were not worried, because they had the blessing of the Royal Spanish Football Federation, and today that's exactly what they presented. They presented their side of the argument to the Royal Spanish Football Federation, saying, hey, Íñigo Martínez did not abandon the Spain national team. He was released because he got injured during the last Atletico Madrid match, and Royal Spanish Football Federation immediately released him. He didn't even report to training, and therefore he did not abandon it. So Barcelona presented their side of the argument, and they're very confident that the Royal Spanish Football Federation is going to tell Osasuna, go kick rocks. You lost on the field fair and square. Let's stop trying to win matches in court. Let's win them on the field. Now, more news, because, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a new first-team doctor, and his name is Lucas Gomez. As you know, Dr. Carlos Miñarro tragically passed away on March 8th before the Osasuna match. And now he has been replaced by Lucas Gomez, a 34-year-old doctor who's currently on his third season with a futsal team. As you know, Barcelona have a futsal team. He actually had worked with Dr. Carlos Miñarro on the futsal team before Dr. Carlos Miñarro joined the first team. And now he's following his footsteps. He has been promoted from the futsal team to the first team doctor. Well, he will work, of course, under the direction of Dr. Ricard Pruna, who is the main doctor, who Dr. Carlos Miñarro also worked under. And the last bit of news is that, ladies and gentlemen, Barcelona scouts have been observed in Colombia. You might be saying, what are they doing in Colombia? Are they doing cocaine and banging hookers in Medellin? The answer is no, or maybe they are, maybe afterwards. But the reason why Barcelona scouts are there, because the South American Under-17 Championship will take place in Colombia. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of like Copa America, where all the South American nations send their Under-17 teams. They compete against each other, and you have a South American Under-17 champion. So Barcelona scouts have flown to Colombia in order to watch that tournament, in order to identify emerging South American talent. We'll see what they'll spot. If you guys know of any South American young players that you think will be good, let me know in the comment section. Anyways, that is all for this video. I did go live a few moments ago. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check it out. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. And as always,